Hey, it's Ben with Solux. In this video I want to talk about some of the most common questions that we get from customers when considering the EOS Smart Home Window Awning. One of the first questions I want to talk about is what the warranty is on the product. So we carry a 5-year warranty on the product, and that's all-inclusive except for acts of God, of course. Now the 5-year warranty, when I say all-inclusive, it literally covers every component of the awning. The motor, the solar panel, the battery, the fabric, anything that would go wrong with the awning as a manufacturer's defect, for example, is covered underneath that 5-year warranty. Of course, Sunbrella offers their 10-year warranty on their fabric, but the manufacturer, Solux, provides a 5-year warranty on the product from date of purchase. One of the next questions that we get asked a lot is, how long does the battery last on the product? Well, that can really be answered in a couple of different ways. First of all, we want to understand, are you asking about the life of the battery or how long a fully charged battery will last? So I'm going to address both of those. The life of the battery, we anticipate that the battery is going to last, frankly, probably too long, 8 to 10 years before you're going to need to replace that battery. And they can be purchased as a replacement. You simply remove the battery from the back of the product, snap the new one into place, and slide it in to engage. So that battery will last quite a long time. Now, as far as how long the battery will last on one charge before needing to be charged again, well, it's a tough question to answer directly because each awning is installed in a different environment. So obviously, how much sunlight the awning receives will determine how long the battery will last before it needs to be charged again. In most cases, the awning is going to constantly stay at 100% charge level because the sun will continue to charge it on a daily basis. It is a lithium iron phosphate battery. It's a trickle charge, trickle discharge battery. They're not rapid charge or rapid discharge like your cell phone. They're designed for very, very long battery life. And so, as I mentioned, they're for the most part going to stay charged all the time. Now that said, if you're in an environment where you get a lot of shade and not very much sunlight on a consistent basis, a battery is going to last quite a while, considering that the average consumer is going to run their awning 1 to 2 times a day. That is another factor that's going to come into play when determining the life of the battery, is how often is that customer going to be running the awning on a daily basis. Are they sitting there running it in and out, showing all their friends at a party, for example? Obviously that battery is going to need to be charged sooner than the average use of 1 or 2 times a day. So I hope that's helpful, but you shouldn't run into any needs beyond a daily use, a normal daily use on a standard charged battery. Another question that we run into is there a remote for these awnings? The answer is no. The remote is technically your smart device, either your cell phone or your tablet with Bluetooth capabilities. You could manually control the awning with your phone or tablet using the Solux mobile app. But the idea behind the product is that you don't need a remote at all. It's going to be 100% autonomous. It's going to extend and retract based off of light, temperature, and wind, weather conditions that are going to tell that awning when it needs to be extended or retracted based on all of those variables. So technically you don't need a remote, and we do get the question sometimes, what if I'm selling an awning to somebody who does not have a smart device or is not interested in using the Solux mobile app? Well, we ship them out with factory defaults right down the middle as far as what the majority of the population's preferences are for the function of the awning. So technically you can install this product onto someone's home. They could never have a need to install the app or use the app. The awning will calibrate and function based on those factory default settings. Now, if you'd like to personalize them, then yes, you're going to need a smart device to be able to connect to the awning and adjust sunlight sensitivity, wind sensitivity, temperature settings, time of day functionality, all that kind of good stuff. I'll shoot another video about how to go through all of those settings at another time. Another question that we get a lot is how much sunlight is required for the awning to operate? Well, again, that's going to vary based off of the user's preferences, but We do like to say that the awning should be in direct sunlight at some point during the day so that that battery can properly charge and stay charged. Now, if it's not in direct sunlight, that's not a problem. As I showed in previous videos, we do offer an auxiliary solar panel for awnings that are mounted real tight up underneath a soffit or an eave, for example, and don't get a whole lot of direct sunlight. This auxiliary solar panel is a perfect option for that, that you can purchase as an accessory. Outside of that, I hope that addresses some of the most common questions we run into, and thanks for your interest.